howdy. I didn't see you there. Just give me a second. I'm getting a drink. Getting a drink and be right back. Monkey. Monkey. Howdy. Indeed. So, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever it is for you. Today, we shall continue with a little bit of Furthest Frontier. I say it as if it's something special, but it's not. I just don't play anything else for the moment. Just this and some good old League or Legends, but I'm not streaming that. I do not stream League of Legends. What the? Thing? So 1 second. Okay, right. So, yeah, it's gonna be somewhat of a short stream today, roughly 2 hours as well. But yeah, for the most part, throughout this and probably next week, we will continue with this down just a little bit more. I just want to push it to 100 years. So we have like this kind of milestone, year 1 to year 100, see how the town changed. But for the big part, there's not much to add anymore. The town is quite big. We can still add a couple of houses. Well, not here, but the map is big. We can expand over here. If anything, I would probably make a little hamlet of a town over here with, you know, its own market. Like, say, like this. We would just drop a market right here. Boom. And then houses all around it, so it's also on the hill. Maybe even its own theater. But I probably wouldn't go that far. Because the map seed is... It's nothing special, but, you know, it's alright. It would be cool if we had like a big lake and say we had the... Oh shit. I need to let the game process it a little bit. Well, any second now. Any second. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Don't die just yet, my friend. There we go. Yes, yes. My boy lives another day. So, we have this giant lake on this map, which is here, to the right side of the map. But imagine if there was a big island in the middle that we could settle on. But, you know what? Maybe there is. No, there isn't. You know how I know that there isn't? Is because I'm trying to plant a flag in the middle so that people would go and discover it, right? The Fog of War. The thing is that if you can't place it over there, that means there is no solid ground because people can't walk there. So all of this Fog of War you see here in the middle of the map, it's like 40% of the map or so. Oh, okay, fine. It's at least 25% of the map. So 1/4 of the map is completely off limits for us. We simply cannot get there. We cannot do anything about it, and it's far away. So I could go ahead and discover this place. See what's in here. There's a bit of coal. There's a bit of clay. The only time I would consider building another little hamlet away from the main town is if... This is a good grove of trees, actually. Is if there was a really high amount of resources lying around. So say there's like a bunch of mines. So I would then consider moving and building another separate town there, you know. and like a sort of like a mining hub or something to connect the two. But at this point, it's just the closest one is probably up here, which we already kind of occupied. Yeah, it's like up here, but we build mines separately, so people just need to walk here. There's a bunch of clay mines and stuff, so we could actually build a market over here in this area, but there's nothing on this side, so they only need to mine out that. And besides, this is not that far from the main town, literally just across the hill. You know, I could consider building a separate thing over here because there's a bunch of clay mines, but it's not that big. It's like just some blueberry bushes actually we could gather. There's some sand over here. There's probably nothing in here. Nothing of big use. There's this part, I guess we could. Oh, whoops! I don't need this one. Remove flag. So there's just some clay over here. 3,000. I think there's a couple of. Yeah, the reason we wanted to build something here is because there's some rock here that we can mine. But it's just a couple of clay farms. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. So we don't need a separate market and houses for this, really. It's not required. Not needed, so to speak. Not needed. What we could do is we could keep on moving the blueberry bushes over here to make those blueberry farms, right? Because at this point, I've got nothing else to do for now. I don't like that this Vagoon is abandoned. I have no idea why. Hey, look at this. We have 76 laborers, so it's time we push the tower upgrades as well. Because we could definitely do that. We could do the tower upgrades on all of our inner towers, actually. And start upgrading roads to stone roads. But yeah, we've seen all the map. I'm a little bit bummed out about the big lake. Because apparently I've seen some YouTube videos. I didn't see it with my own eyes, but I heard from YouTube videos that allegedly some people, they had map seeds that would legit be in the middle of the lake. Imagine how cool is that? You get a big Earth peninsula inside of a lake, and then you build in there. That's so cool. That is so cool, my friend. Food production. We will do another forager because it seems like 1, 2, 3, 4. It seems like they don't make it in time. They just can't collect it fully. So we'll place one in here. Seems like that's the case. Anywho, this field, like I mentioned before, is gonna go. But before that, we need to prepare some other fields, and we are already working on it. As you can see, cows are eating hard at the field to make the fertility increase, because that's one little trick I accidentally found out is you can use cows to create fertile land, because what they do is they eat up the, I guess, weed or something, and then they leave the field like this. And if this is 100% fertility here, it's insane, man. This is so cool. If you look at these trees and think, wow, this is so awesome. Well, it is, but my right hand hurts now because of all the clicking we have to do there just to plant those trees, because they do not regrow on their own. I wonder if this fisherman is doing any fishing. He actually is. 90 fish, that's not half as bad. It's actually literally not half as bad. That's pretty good. I guess there is some clay farms in here. 1, 2, 3. There's a small sand pit over here. But that's about it. It's like the map isn't that rich with other cool stuff where to expand, you know. There's another clay mine in here, but we can just put like a forward base with some shelters and that's it. We don't need to build a full-on expansion over here. Like at this point it would be better to just keep on rolling until you get a really cool map seed that you want to discover and stuff. The problem is that you don't know what the map is gonna look like until you actually, you know, look inside and just discover everything. So that's a bit of a bummer. Luckily for us, the map was extremely rich with iron, so there's a lot of iron at the start. Which way? This is over here. Okay. I should definitely move this up though. In fact, I should move this up somewhere up in here, just so that they can work this field. This field, we get another fisherman going in here, and that's it. And another forester up in here or something, because there's gonna be a sand farm here and here. Some coal, just extremely little amount of coal. I could still send a person in here just to see what's in here, but it seems like at best there could be more clay. And minuscule amounts of coal, which is like, well, it is what it is. We have sort of a forward outpost in here with some fence, but as you can see, I'm not even trying to rebuild anymore. The reason I'm not rebuilding here is because it's a little bit of waste of resources in my opinion. It looks cool, right, that you build it, but it's just when it gets raided, it gets destroyed, and it doesn't really give you the value of the resources that you put in, I guess, because you kind of stave off some of the attackers here for a little bit of time until they reach the main gate, I guess. But with the same logic, we can just put a couple of towers outside, like one here, one here, one here, so they overlay each other with the fire. That will draw attention of the raiders anyway. So, I don't know. I just don't know. Now that I think about it, we could build a military thing in here as well on this corner to kind of protect the town from that side. We're gonna put one in here. There's already one up on this hill, there's one on this side, and then probably last one is gonna go in here. Yeah, this side we're not gonna put one because we have one kind of close this way anyway, so we can pull enough soldiers when we need to over here. What I wanted to do here is another layer of walls though, and I think I already started laying out the plans for this to continue this wall over here, because this area can be another production zone that we have here to sprawling out, you know. So all of the foundries and whatnot that have been built, I will upgrade this right away actually, so they don't waste, well, so they can produce cool stuff. I wonder if the grave spots actually free up over time, or is it like that's it? Someone is in there and there's nothing you can do about it. What? There's Ratcatcher in this house. Wow. Wow, I didn't know this can happen. There's actually a Ratcatcher in here, but someone is already working here. I think it's this guy, but apparently he's not reaching all the houses. If either I reach that one or I reach this one, I'll do this because then I cover 2 houses, right? Oh, this is interesting. I had no rats in houses before. As much as I think it's cool, at the same time I think it's a little bit annoying, because then we need to, either we need another rat catcher who would cover this zone, right? Or we need to constantly move the rat catcher circle, which is, I find it a little bit, you know. You can do with one rat catcher building, you don't need multiple, but we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6, just so that we kind of cover all of the areas. Because he's gonna clean this, and then I can move the circle to cover this house. He already cleaned this one out, so... But do I want to do it? You know, not really. Not really, no. Let's get a second garden here and upgrade this tower. Let's go through all the towers, actually. Just to make sure that all of the upgraded ones have double workers in it. We'll get the second worker in here and upgrade this. And let's start upgrading these bad boys as well. Second worker upgrade. Second worker upgrade. And let's finish with this side. Second worker upgrade. Second worker upgrade. Second worker upgrade. Second worker upgrade. No, I didn't get it. Upgrade. I might have went a bit too ham on this because we might run out of stone, so I should probably let them finish with these first. And I need to keep an eye on the weapons as well. A lot of crossbows just went out, so let's get... Let's get a second guy going in here, just to be safe. I'd rather have more than not enough, right? And we had like 5 towers currently upgraded, so we need 5 or 6. I don't know, 6 or 8, something like that. Ha, yes. Turning on the light. Yeah. It is what it is, eh? Man, they're kind of burning through the towers. Holy... Oh, never mind. Okay, they gotta speed this up. We might have a raiders incoming, so hopefully they'll do it. The village, in my opinion, has a really good balance of food production, consumption, of everything. Like, it's in balance. So the further we push it out, and the more buildings we build, the more we need to pay attention to other stuff, like to make sure that we have enough food for everyone, to make sure that the production is steady and stuff. Because right now we have a surplus of pretty much everything but the natural resources, unless it's clay or iron. Because we have shit ton of iron all around the place. So, yeah, we finished this. I don't know if we need any heavy tools right now, so let's keep it to the minimum. Have these bad boys work at 4, tool 1, make it 2, 3, 5, and 1. So in 1 year, he's gonna make 5 of these, 3 of these, 2 of these, and 1 of these, I guess. Right? I don't really need heavy machinery right now, but if you look at the yeah, we still have 20 pieces. Heavy tools, so we don't need them, but at the same time, yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to check the consumption of that because the statistic is not every year. Like, it's like 2-3 years, none of them is spent, and then next year suddenly some of them is spent simply because they used it up, right? Okay, let's see what the trader offers. Oh, he's buying this. Oh, he's buying this. Don't mind if I do. And he's selling this. This is a perfect. He's even selling this. Well, we'll start with the tools. We're gonna start with the selling. Why selling? Well, because we need to get rid of our... we need to get the money. So sell. And then we buy all the tools. We're gonna buy in stock. And then we sell them the rest of the candles. Sell the items, buy this, buy in stock. And then we sell them cheese. That's because we have a lot of cheese. We have a lot of extra cheese. So we bought that. We bought all the tools, and we're stocking them for the next trader. Now we're gonna start buying off the weapons from this guy. Buy and stock. Boom. And then we'll sell them. Should we sell candles again? Far above average, far above average. Yeah, I'll do the candles. 2.9. 2.8, really? And then buy the rest of this. Buy in stock. Beautiful. And now we sell them. We sell him nothing yet. Let's see what this guy offers. Well, he's willing to buy all of this. He's willing to buy stone. Well, I'm not willing to sell, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm stacking stone. We should, I guess, stack clay. Oh, we have bricks in here. I didn't know. Oh. We should probably stack clay. No. What am I saying? We have so much clay on the map. Never mind. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just ignore what I just said. We are gonna get rid of some stone from here and put it back into the town storage. So there's nothing from this guy. So we look back at this, and I just wanna make sure I drain him out of all of the gold, and we transfer the wealth to us. Yes, to us. I'll keep this at 50 just so that we can stock this 50 back. It's a little bit less. That's fine. And we can sell them the leftover candles to get the 400 as well. Money is money. I'll take it. Come on, just one little... Yes, it's good enough. Good enough. Perfect. So we just bought a couple of weapons pretty much for free that we can sell. We bought them for less than 200. So we can sell them for 300 to someone and make 100 on all of those weapons. And we had like 70, so that's 7,000. Yeah, that's 7,000 gold just from this transaction. That's gonna come into our pocket. And then we did the same with the tools. We bought it for like, what was it, 23, right? It was 23, and we can sell it usually for 35. So that's 10. And we bought 200, so that's 2,000 and another 2,000 gold in the pocket. Ka-ching. That's how you make money in this game. It's one of the ways. What did we sell him? Well, we sold the candles that we produce ourselves. But candles are cheap to produce. So in that transaction was favorable for us, actually. Let's get the second guy in here and upgrade. We're still upgrading this. Upgraded. Upgrade. I think it's just this tower left and this one. And this one. You know what? I don't see why not. We got the stone, so let's push the upgrades. Hopefully we don't get raided in the next couple of months, so they can finish the upgrade. And yeah, that's it. Oh, whoops. Yeah, we still have a big laborer pool, so we're fine. If we're a little bit worried about the laborers, I can still squeeze in houses in here, so... actually... well, now that you mention it... occupied by building... unpathable terrain. What do you mean? Why? Is it the slope is too steep again for this guy? It could be. Could be the case, but fear not. We can still place a couple of houses on this side. I wish the market... obstructed by building, obstructed by fruit tree. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Obstructed by fruit tree. That's okay. Call for wood. Call for wood. So, I think it's actually already pushing this house. Let's see. 10, 11, 12, 17. So it's 10 and it's 4. And it's 0. Technically, this house is still in the range of market. This is not. And I wanted to place one more here. Yeah, so we can have this house and this house. So we can push 3 more houses in here. I will probably occupy this area with the houses as well. Just because later on what we can do is we can build, well, the idea of this little side would be like this. We do another mega city hamlet, sort of. We place another market in here with the houses, probably a little bit to this side, or even better, just place it all the way here. Why not? And then another one in here, and then a theater in the middle inside here that will cover this again, and this will be occupied for a market, just so that we can push towards this side. And we will have another forester moving in here. We will have more farms in this area and whatnot, right? Yeah, but what I just named to build that, it's gonna take a while, and we would need a lot of resources for that. And the stone is probably the resource that we don't have at all. We can make more planks, sure, so it's not really a problem. The problem is the stone. And bricks and clay, but we bought a lot of bricks, so we don't need to worry about that. So it's the stone that is like the bottleneck of the resources for us. Even though we have these foresters, I think these guys are getting some stone. Yeah, they're working on this area. I'm gonna leave it like that just in case. There's still a bunch of stone on the map, but eventually it will run out. There's gonna be no stone left. So, like, for instance, these guys, I could send them over here to get all of this stone, but it's barely any stone. There's 6, 12, 18, 36, 48, which is this. So that's another 60, 72, 84. So in this circle that they will cover, that's 84 stone. That's 84 stone, and they will need about 3 years to collect it. This shit alone costs 40. So 3 years of work for those people to build 2 of these. And then that area with the stone is out. You get no more stone. And best part, this shit, you know, there's a durability on the houses. Okay, maybe not on this one. Ah. Okay, I guess there's no durability. Ah. There's no durability on storages. Wow. I had no idea. Well, I guess... I guess the more you know, eh? I shouldn't store any weapons. I don't know why they store weapons and armor in here. It should all be stored in here, technically. I think I even removed them. Oh, I removed it from here. I didn't remove it from here for some reason. No, I did remove it from here. It's removed from here and here. But then I didn't cancel it out from here. Yeah, I don't know why I have it like this. Is it like that? I think it's only these 5. Yeah. Everything else is gonna be in. Alright. So, what is this? Residents are complaining about building compost yard. Okay. So, apparently, there's a range on how far the compost yard workers can also pull the shit. That's why we need to go and build another compost yard. I think it was in resources. Yeah, okay. It can be too close or people will be upset-o. So, how about a little compost yard over here? Right outside of town, eh? How about that? Yes. We'll build the second one, just because we'll build a walls and road and we'll go for a stone gate on this side. Just so that this compost yard worker has more quicker access to the town. Yeah. Boom. Done. No? Sorry, it's not done. I said. Oh man, the one problem with this game, at least for me personally right now, is that the higher it is, I can't click it. Come on. Jesus Christ, I can't click it. I'm clicking. It's not working. Ah, there we. Hey, there's one piece left. Why didn't you occupy this piece? There we go. Okay, well, the frame rate drops the higher is the population, so maybe it's also because I'm streaming, so there's a bit more load to the PC. It's not actually maybe, it's a definite yes. As a most definite yes. But yeah. It is what it is. Right, see what this guy has. Man, I wish he was buying heavy weapons. He's willing to buy this for 530, but we're not selling this because we bought this for like 530. I want this sell for a normal price, which is 1,000. I ain't selling this cheaper, my friend. Let's actually store 10 of these. Confirm. Let's actually store this like that, just because we can buy the materials to build this. If we look at the materials, we need iron and we need pelts and we need coal, and all of those materials, they're cheap to buy. So if I want, I can just straight up buy those materials. Yeah, we can just straight up buy those materials and craft the stuff. I want to get his 5,000 gold, and it's gonna be cheese again. Cheesing him out of his money, and I'm gonna sell him the beer. I know it's under the market price, but because we have an excess of it, I'd rather sell it now and not wait for the next trader. Because we have an opportunity to sell it now, I'm taking it, right? I am most definitely taking it. Yeah. Okay, we'll let our builders do their work a little bit. I want to finish this, so it's done. Grazing is looking good. The next field I want to put the cows on is going to be this one. I know it's grayed out, but I just want to see if them grazing on this field will increase fertility here as well. I'm actually extremely curious, because if they can do it, then we can literally send them wherever we want. They will graze in there, and you know, the fertility will increase with time. So it is a no-brainer to do so. Now we should go into the defenses and build this on this side. Is there an entrance? There is an entrance. So we'll build this. We'll not construct it just yet. So we have one on this side. We have one on this side. We have one on this side. Ideally, I want to place one more in here. Yeah, I want to place one more in here and remove this field, but we will not do it just yet because I still need that field. And another one should probably go down here to protect this side of town. We can even pull it out like over here, a little bit outside, and wall this off a little bit more. The reason I want to place it here is because if we ever place the... even if we place one more market in here with another town, then there's going to be a defender over here, and then we'll move another one up in here or something. Or this one is going to cover, you know, this area to protect. But I don't know yet where I want to place it, so for now, we will not place it. Ideally, we should get rid of this. I'm going to turn them away. We don't need extra hands right now. But ideally, I should get rid of these buildings and place that defensive thing up in here, because it's sort of up on a hill, right? And, you know, sort of wall this off like that, do a wall here, and then do a wall going around this place for that extra market. So that means we will need to move these arbalists eventually, and what we simply need to do here is we just need to move this guy on this side, And then this can be left here, and this guy's gonna be moved over here. And that's it. And this area can also be used for extra farms and stuff and whatnot, so yeah. Pretty cool. This is a little bit frustrating, man. Like, oh, there we go. Building is overrun with rodents. Come on, man. Don't give me that bullshit. This is perfect. This is also perfect. Boom. I wish I could connect the road going through these houses, but I don't think I left a space in here. Yep, I never did. Oh, that's okay. Now, let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Do I want to do this market here? Like I said, I don't know. So for now, we'll leave this unopened, because if we will do, a theater is gonna go down here, and then a giant park is probably gonna be here as well. Because if we look at the amenities, and we try to squeeze in this theater, we can't. We can most definitely place it over here, obstructed by through a tree and wall. Yeah, like that. So it's gonna be theater here. Boom. Or maybe on this side. No, this side. This side right here. The one thing we can do though is we can move undesirable production from out here, like these farms, move them outside, and then place a market. That's gonna be covering this area, and then another one in here. So that another part of town would be like in this sort of vicinity, right? There's a lot of stuff you can do. But yeah, right now let's just focus on small upgrades that we have left, and yeah, just finishing that one up. I don't know if these guys have covered all the fields, but it looks like 3 herb gatherers is enough to collect all of these bushes for 1 season. Alright, seems like the case. There's only 3 left. Nice. So now we look what they did. 680, 152, and 282. We might not even need all 3 here, but I kind of went and decided to get one anyway as an overkill, because when I had one and the field was twice the size, it seemed like he didn't have enough time to do it. But I think the reason why he didn't have enough time to do it is because we didn't have this many laborers walking around town, because chances are a part of this is collected by the laborers as well, but I could be wrong. But that could definitely be the case. The next upgrade we should probably do is probably this one over here, simply because I want to get more soldiers. So do we have materials? Yeah, seems like we do. Let's do it. Get this upgrade going. All right, man, looking deadly. Looking deadly. It could be an overkill with all the towers, really, but I'd rather have it like that. What we can do is we can look at this part of town a little bit and continue decorating. Slope too steep. Obstructed by building. What building? Oh, it's probably a house. Let's construct this as well. Why not? And then connect this with a road. Actually, I wanted to build a park in here, if I'm not mistaken. I want to squeeze in a large one. Slope too steep, obstructed by road. Yeah, we could do a large park in here. We'll do a large park in here. Hopefully we can get this slope fixed. I need to get rid of these trees because I can't see what I'm trying to place in here. Yeah, there's definitely space for a park. Actually, don't even... I need to fix slope. So, we don't need to do this. But do get rid of the trees, please. Thank you very much indeed. There's gonna be a large park this side. Let's place a small one up in here. Oh man, we just ran out of all the stone. I have this, and it's prioritized, and they can't get it. It's been here forever. I think the stone is too deep in the water, so the workers simply cannot get to it. That's why it's like that. But it's been like this since the beginning of the game. They haven't touched that stone yet. They literally, I don't think they can get there. We need some stone quite badly. Let's collect this. It went to 66. I completely missed the part where they went and collected all the stone. Let's get this. Let's get this by hand and these two. And we should be fine. Thank you. Alright, so the cows are slowly working towards that fertility. Perfect. Let's see these buildings. Milking, yes, yes, yes. So, when you have a maximum herd size population, when you have a maximum herd size population, what happens is that you get roughly 2,000 a year. I could be wrong, but one farm can support at least 3 smokehouses. So you need 3 smokehouses per farm, which are focused only on meat. And as you can see, the production is 540, there's 660 here, there's 400 here, there's a 6 here, and then there's 3 and 60 because it's 5-to-1 with fish. And this is also with fish, and I think we have a 2-to-1 with fish over here, and 2-to-1 over here as well, because we have some fishermen bringing in fish. But the rough number is 3-to-1. You can even try to do 4-to-1 if you want, but then you will not have any fresh meat. While 3-to-1, maybe it's even actually better 2-to-1. I think that was my initial kind of number, because you get roughly half in fresh meat, and then half, a bit more than that, roughly 60%, go into being smoked. So yeah. Do we do an upgrade of this? We have the bricks and we have the gold. It will increase desirability and durability. Yeah, let's do it. Let's upgrade that. Why not? We have some free hands, right? We do 40 builders. I wish I could see where I have the bagoons. I think I have one here, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should place a number 7, probably down here. I think it was in resources. Yeah, the Vagoon shop. I'll squeeze it in next to the wall. I like to leave a little road between houses and walls, but I think we're good. Now, this one is gonna cover this part of town, sort of. 800. Holy moly. Let's see. Protein, meat, consumed, spoiled. Produced 11,000. 11,000. crazy, man. Are these guys producing meat? These are already producing meat, so I need another farm. What I need to split, what I need to split them if I need to. Well, to stick to our rules, let's go ahead and do the 2-to-1, and here was the smokehouse. Boom and boom. Four to one. Let's have this 5-to-1 and 5-to-1. I probably need the third one, but it's fine like this. Because these fishermen here, they do produce some, but you know, it's so little. Just so little. Did I not click this? Well, I guess I didn't click it. My bad, my bad. 63 stone. Oh, they did finish this. 24. So before the limit, it's 6. Until it's upgraded, it says you can do 6 out of 12. But slot is... Oh, okay. I thought I couldn't do it before it's upgraded for some reason. 59, 13. You know what? Let's do 10. Let's do 10. 10 and 10. But we will not upgrade this just yet. The reason we did this one first is because we have that treasury over here, so I'd rather have it protected. With that being said, if the raiders come, the way they're gonna break in is probably through here, and then they will just beeline towards here using the road. And then when they start chipping this down, you see this? This line means the tower's not gonna shoot him because it's too far away. But yeah, that's fine. We have a bunch of towers technically covering it, so we should be fine. I don't know why I haven't placed it inside here. Because my idea was that the enemy is gonna push to this wall and then to this wall. So it's a double wall technically. But that depends how you look at it, right? Okay, let's drop the compost. I'm not gonna be doing any fertility for this field because like I said, that field is gonna be removed. So we'll do the compost on these two instead. There's no compost ready here. Okay. Okay. What is this? Buckwheat. Yeah, 51. 49. They're all the same, right? Okay, this is different. So this is at 42 and it has 4 of these. And this is at 41 and it has 4 of these. And that one has, sorry, 5. My bad. So it's 5 and 1 and this is 4 and 2. This is also 4 and 2. So technically if the math checks out, this one should improve fertility every season now. It's gonna start going up. Technically. But we will see that. I need to move the... I need to move the grazing field a little bit for the cows again. So, remember when I said I want to build farms in here? We will do it, but not yet. So for now, let's just keep on grazing down here. Send these cows over here. 1 square up. And then this one is gonna be moved just 1 square to the right. So they don't need to walk miles. Man, look at them go. The grazing season is over. Oh wait, are you shitting me? 1 year in this game took almost an hour of streaming. Am I pausing that much? Oh no. Do you hear the constant, like, that noise? It means something was upgraded, right? Another upgrade is done somewhere. I don't know where it's done, but I know it's done. So, again. And all the time. All the time. Let's see. 52. I guess they haven't done much. You know what? We'll do this instead. We'll do this at 9 to 1. The reason we're doing it at 9 to 1 is because we already have this one doing 6-1-1, and it seems like they're producing more than enough weapons and this type of weapons. So it should be fine. And then that guys are gonna work only on tools, because it seems that the tools is what we need. Or maybe not anymore. Well, you know, we can always turn it down when we need to, turn it up when we need to, so it's fine. Just because we have these materials here, we're gonna pause this construction to have extra defense on this side. So, because I just said extra defense, well, I'm a man of my word. Let's place a second tower at this gate. And we will not upgrade, if anything, we'll upgrade this one. Get the second person in here and the upgrade. Because we have stone just for this, and let's leave it at that. And there's a rat in here. I want to move it just for that one house. The answer is not really no. I don't want to move it. But I guess I'll have to do it eventually. Yearly taxes collected. Well, looking good. You have a decent production of, well, everything. Also, what we could do is we could also move out these fields, or let's say this one, we could just pull it out. But I like that at least one field is behind the wall. In hindsight, I shouldn't have done it because I wanted to do like a double wall, I guess, because the double wall idea seems cool. Like we have the main sort of town separated by this wall. And then, you know, the town continues. So you have these districts kind of sprawling out from the main center of the town. The problem is, though, that there's a big mountain, so it's hard to build anything here. But we can still manage a double wall. And the reason there's a production here is because we have all of this iron, right? So it kind of makes sense that it's going to be coming in town right into the production zone, so it doesn't go through all the town. And then, you know, there's some tower houses in here, the living houses, and then there's a mostly living district is in here, so it's like separate. And then we have some production in the center, which isn't that bad. There's a couple of production places in here that do not affect desirability of the houses, so people don't mind having their production close. Anyway, let's see. We can sell tools. So we can already make 5 gold per every item that we bought from last time the trader visited. Are we gonna do it? No. We could sell the honey, but we don't have enough. We could buy the hides, but there's no need. We could buy this for cheaper, so we can sell it to the next person, but once again, we don't need to. We could buy this meat. Ah, yes, another little trick, if you're interested. Oh. If you would like to know... Sorry, second. Yeah, okay. Coming back to check something real quick. So, what I was on, yeah. If you would like to know, there's a little trick. If, say, at the start of the game, you're struggling to preserve a lot of food, and, you know, you just want to keep more food around. What is this? Iron ore. We're not buying iron ore because, like I said, we have a lot of that. But anyway, you can store food inside the trade post and it doesn't go bad. For some reason, it's probably a bug. It has to be a bug, right? But if you store food in trading post, it does not spoil. So, you know, you can use that to your advantage if you want. You can use that to your advantage. So if you have an excess amount of food, you can put it in there. You can take it out when you need to. You know, you can sell it if you need to. It's all good. It is all good. Need to look at wax production. 117. Okay. So we need another beehive, I guess, or two. Beehive or two. We have a nice little grove in here with the fruit trees and whatnot. Which we will probably change a little bit. So, hold on. There's a. So, yeah, just to be safe, I'll place it up here, and then one down here. It does kind of interact with the bonus, right? It's gonna maybe have less production now. Because you did notice, right? It said honey production or something. Honey bonus. So there's a bonus apparently applied. But like I said, it's not a big deal if it overlaps a little bit, I guess. But I could be wrong, so don't take my word for it. And let's get 4 soldiers in this. Actually, how many do we have? We still have 56 laborers. Yeah, we're fine. Let's get we finished this. Let's do that one. Let's get 6. You know what? Let's get 10. Let's get 10. No, we have 30 soldiers. Now, if some schmucks come to our town and they demand money, you know what we're gonna do? You guessed it. We're gonna tell them to go and ask for your money somewhere else. You dirty beggars. That's what we're gonna do. That is precisely what we are going to do. How is our farming production of wheat? Grain, 64. Consumed, 31. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Luxury goods. Beer, 5. There is no consumption for beer. I don't know why, but it just says that it's never consumed. But then sometimes you look at the pubs and then they say, well, we don't have enough beer. But apparently they only say it when there's actually not enough beer, when all of it is used. And that's when you know that you don't have it anymore. But yeah. Can I even upgrade these? No, it's a final product for this. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, good. Keep it like that. There's rats here. I think actually, I think I can. No, I can't. Is this? That's a house. Oh wow, it's right on the edge. This guy is legit living on the edge. Well, in that case, we need to change some stuff here a little bit. The reason I'm removing the road is because I can place a decoration for this guy, right? So they might enjoy this place a little bit more. Not that it's important, Or, whoops. Not that it's super important, but if we could push them to 65, that would be great. That would be awesome. So probably all of this road is gonna be decorations, and then this is gonna be stone, and then these little connections are also gonna be stone, because you can see our town has some stone roads in the middle, because it improves the running speed. I think what we did is we did all of this into stone, so the production is a little bit quicker for them, but it seems like they still haven't done all the upgrades, because I think we ran out of stone. So you know, it is what it is. We can sell some furniture. We're good. We're not selling that. What else? What is this? Iron? Oh, I think I've seen this guy already. No, it is a different one. The third one. We haven't checked the third one yet. Yeah, so we can sell this for 13, 11. We could still sell the bear, because we have a lot of it. Perfect. He's selling stone. I will buy all of it. Well, actually, what we'll do is we'll buy in stock a little bit to have it for the rainy day, but they'll buy and transfer all of the rest of it. All right, all right. What's this? Iron. So once again, I could also buy this, because if you remember the price of heavy armor, that was like, the cheap one was 500. Even if I sell the cheap one, how much do I spend? I need 20 of these, 5 of these, 12 of this. So let's go. 5 of coal, the normal price is 8, so that's 40 plus 200, so that's 240. And then if we look at the hide price, hopefully one of them is buying. There we go. The price is, let's say it's a normal price, so it's 10, but fuck it, let's calculate 12. 12. That's another 60. So that's 200 plus 40. Yeah, 200. Why was it 40 for coal? Am I losing my mind here? 8 on 12. Why did I say 40? Even this is 60. Okay, whatever. I guess I'm tired. But this is 200 plus 60, 260, plus let's take an average of 8, that's 96, rounded to 100. So this costs 340 to buy, and the cheapest we can sell it for is 500. So we make 160 gold just from this by buying the materials. So the question is, should we buy it now? The answer is no, we shouldn't. Why? Simply because, first of all, it's going to be more efficient for us to buy straight up ore, because we get more iron ingots, right? And the ore is cheaper. So one piece of ore costs, I think, 5 when it's cheap, or 4 if you remember the number. And one of this costs 10. So we can already save money if we buy this and work it into this, because price of coal is 4. So 5 plus 4 plus 4, it's 8. It's still cheaper to do this because we get 1 extra when we work it. Oh, it's actually 2 pieces. Never mind. It's so 60 gold, and this is 20 and 8, 30. So this is 30 gold, but this is 60 if we buy it. Yeah. So it's still cheaper to buy this, to make this, and then, you know, to make this and then sell that. Hopefully you comprehended enough from my explanations of this, that, over here, over there. Buy this, buy that, sell this. Hopefully it was understandable enough. I want them to finish this field, but it's good enough. Let's move on to the next one. As for the next one, I kind of want them to work on this one, just because I want to see if these trees actually regrow. Because right now what we did over here is we went into decorations, and what we did, we simply paid for the trees, right? So we just did this. We artificially plant the logs, sort of. Man, this really eats up the frames, but yeah, sorry. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. This has to be done because I want to be extra sure that we have enough wood and we have enough logs. Because relying on the real loggers like this one over here is just too crazy, man. Like, look at this, 6 and 25. Granted, I've sent them there to collect the stone because there was a lot of stone in that area. So let's do the same over here. Actually, not yet. Let's, you know what? Yes, right now. Let's go ahead and send them to get, actually, maybe I send them here even? That's kind of far. Nah, you know what? Let's do this first. So they are collecting this, and they're also chopping the trees as well, but they're mostly focusing on stone. But even focusing on stone, they did this last year. It's like, it's ridiculous. That's ridiculously low. It's so stupid. You have full building dedicated, and they do shit job like that, man. What a joke. That one, was it 40 or something? These guys made 30. Okay, even they did better than the one further, and it's twice as... 2 times less workers in this one. My biggest problem is that the trees, they don't seem to be regrowing quick enough or something. And I don't know what's the deal with that. Like, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what to do. So my solution was to manually plant the trees. The only place where did the trees regrow was this one. That's it. I haven't seen any other place that they would regrow. We chop them down, but after we're done, there's just nothing left. 64 stone and 4 wood. This is what I've sent them to do. We have these guys 20 and 27. That's like nothing, man. There's barely anything. Let's move them a little bit. Just to still get that stone and then get these. I should probably send them up here to collect this. But I can also send this one. Oh, the game is choking again. There we go. So, I don't know, man. I just hope they fix the logger camp a little bit and make it a bit more efficient. Or just make a profession called forester. That's all I need. $88. Oh, these guys did well. I'm actually tempted to move out this camp right here and move them further out. Like, say we bring this camp and slap them down over here because we have this area full of kind of stone. We have this lushy area with trees. Hopefully this is gonna regrow. There's another blueberry bush that we're gonna grab, and we have this. So yeah, there's still a bunch of stuff to collect, but it's finite, right? At one point, it ceases to exist. At one point, it's just done. That's it. Finito. No more Woodo on the mappo. So what do you do then? Then, all you gotta do is you put this hand like that, and you put the second one, then you put them together, and then you pray that the trader who's gonna come at the start of the year is gonna have some stone. Because if the trader doesn't have any stone, well, then you're gonna have a really good time. Right? It's just silly. I personally think it's a little bit silly to do it like that. The way it's done. The way that there's no... what's the name? The tree worker. Right? Why wouldn't you do it? Just why? We have the stone. Let's do the upgrades for towers. Probably upgrade this one. I should have put the worker in first, but it's fine. Let's do an upgrade here. You know what? Let's do an upgrade here as well. So now, now I gotta do this because I don't want for there to be a point in game where I look back and there's not enough materials just because I didn't build enough. Like, I don't want to see that I ran out of trees or something. That's just stupid. You know, losing a game because you ran out of... maybe that wasn't... Anyway, I keep repeating myself with this, but I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say. It's like, this thing was the Forester. It hurt me so deep that I can't get over it. And now it did this. And I can't... if you're asking why the hell are you clicking like a dumbass, well, because you can't click and drag. You gotta click it. Twist it. Bop it. Boo it. Lock it. So now all the builders are occupied because the person who does this, it's the builder. The builder needs to plant this. So all of these people here are gonna be builders running around and trying to plant this. What I want to do is I probably want to move out my cow farms up in here because I want to be placing more farms in, you know, just continuing the farmlands over this side. So I should move out the cows here eventually so I can send them to graze further out. Because it's a slow process, but it seems to work. Unless they patched out something or whatnot. But it seems like it's working like this, so that's why we need it. We need the cows further out. And the reason I wanted to do it is because I'm actually seriously considering about building a second part of town and expand it this way with another market. So just to prove you how serious I am about this, well, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna put it right here. Bam! What am I waiting for? You will ask. I'll tell you what I'm waiting for. Nothing. I'm waiting for nothing. I'm waiting for this. I need to get rid of this then. Boom. And that's a long road, damn it, but it's fine. It's gotta be done. So yeah, because the market, if we upgrade it, which we probably will, you can see that this. It's actually it barely increases in range, man. Yeah, okay, never mind. Then we can place it here. It's just when we upgrade the market, it's space for one more house, just one more house, and that's it. So I want to put it here because another one is gonna be roughly hugging this wall or something. Like this. It's just to do this here, the third one, we will need to move all of the farming plots away. So for now, what we'll do is this. But before we do it, let me check this first. So if I place it here, so it's 14, 22. So if I place it here, that's roughly this much. Let me measure it with my hands on the screen because that's the most reliable measurement. So the market is gonna go here and the houses are gonna go up to here. But technically, if I place the theater here, it's being obstructed by the trees. Technically, if I do it here, I should still cover the houses in this area. But because I wanna be extra sure, I'll just place it down here. Obstructed by fruit trees, that's okay. Obstructed by fruit trees. There we go. We'll place it right here next to this. Because I don't know what else to build here anyway. And now it kind of leaves one space next to it. To a road. There could be a park here. What's the size of the theater? It's 515, right? Oh, it even reaches that. This one right here. But there's no desirability factor on that one, so obstructed by building, obstructed by trees. Yeah, let's do it. Let's remove these trees. Call for wood. Call for wood. Harvest resources. I'm gonna do it now. But I selected the other tree. Come on, just let me. Okay. 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 Good. Good. Oh, they're building. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Do not do that yet. I want to see the plan for the theater first, and then we'll do this. I wanted to build a double wall in here as well, but I was thinking, how do I do it? Now, I just do it by encapsulating these fields in the wall as well, because why the hell not? Why wouldn't I put these fields behind the wall, right? Exactly. You're exactly right. Why shouldn't I do that? 3. All right, it's 40 and 23. I'm not a big fan of these numbers. I'd rather have this at 50 or something and this at 40. So, we look at this, and what do we see? We see that we did not produce any gold, so it seems like we are still have a net positive of gold just from taxing and luxury items, meaning we can definitely keep on expanding. The one thing though is we need to make sure we have the food. Oh, Frozen Blossom. Hello. I didn't see, sorry, I didn't see the message, I think. And maybe I did see it. Maybe I saw it just now. Can you check DS? The DS, what's a DS? What does DS mean? You know what? I'll just dear or darling son. Okay, that's definitely not that. Detective Sergeant. I have no idea what this DS meant, sorry. If you could elaborate, that would be great. If I do this. Data server, data structure, data service. What? Sorry. No, I don't know. Can you check DS? Sorry. I don't know what this. I don't know what that means. Sorry. But if you tell me, I guess I can do it. So. Yeah, seems like a plan. The next expansion will push it this way. We'll just pause this. It would have been ideal if I pushed this to the right. Because then what would that do is I could space a road here and then I don't need to build around it. I would still build a road around it going all the way like here, but yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can do it. 11. Nice. Okay, we just need that one square. We just need that one little square. Perfect. It's still in range of the market. Yes. My man. So we can do this. And we can do this. And then we pause it. Nice. Perfect. DS. Different stream. Danger section. Duck squad? I don't know. I do not know. I'm sorry. I do not understanding. So. Oh yeah, man. Frames are dropping, but it is what it is. Because we can, I think what we should do, slope to steep, occupied by wall. So I want to... So if I place it here, I can place this and move maybe this one a little bit to the right. And maybe that way I won't need to worry about moving too much stuff in here. Yeah, the markets are going to be overlapping a little bit, but it's fine. I can live with that. Doing it like this, there's a chance that I might not need to move all of this, but only this part. And I can leave this stuff in here, so it's kind of cool. So that means I need to get rid of this. The reason I'm getting rid of this is because we just move it a little bit to the left to kind of capture more area. So both of those circles will expand. So I think this is good even here. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Should we do it like this? Hold on, let me see. It increases, so it will increase like this, and then probably here. Yeah, this looks good. So the plan of this is gonna be over here, and then, like I said, I want to build a defensive tower thing, and I want to build it up in here on this hill, you know, so it looks kind of cinematic and cool. Cinematic, I don't know, that's not really cinematic, it's just kind of on the hill, so it would be nice. And then we will connect the wall going like here, and then there's going to be a secondary wall in here, so that way, that's how we get a double wall, I guess, in our town. Yeah, that's how it's going to be. So this area can be a farm, but I think we need to send cows to graze in here to make it a farm first. What else? I just don't know what I can put in here. What I can build to occupy this. As a matter of fact, I don't need to send the wall down here. I can just send it like a little bit down and then straight down here. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. I'm still not building this yet, simply because we don't need it. We're not building this theater either. We'll build this house. We should prioritize the moving, just so that I can move it now. We still don't have wood cutters in here, just because we have a good amount of firewood going for us right now, so there's no need for that extra. $47, $48, $38. So the problem was this. Oh, actually, it was at 42, right? How much? And this was at 38. Wheat and rye. Because I think this one, it does plus 3%. So we get 6 and we get 12. And this loses 10. So this should have a surplus of plus 2 every season. And this should have a surplus of plus 2 every season. But if I remember correctly, this was at 51% fertility. And this was at 40%. So this improves the fertility of the field quite nicely. It's just you spend 2 years growing nothing. Oh man, and this is sickness. Beans and peas. And it's also flax. Okay, it's flax. Oh. It's a problem for the next year, I guess. It is a problem for the next year. So, we moved the house. Let's move a second house. Obstructed by building. Oh, wait. Wait. Wait, I didn't need to move it. Are you... Oh, no way. Obstructed. What? Did I move anything? I don't remember. I moved this house, right? I moved it 1 square. It's here now, and this house is... It's like this, I guess. Or like this. I'm confused. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't get it. I moved the house, right? I'm extremely confused now. Did I move it or did I not move it? I guess I didn't move it. Oh, it's the problem. The problem is these houses. I already have a space in here. I just need to move these houses then. Oh, okay. Well, shit, man. There's nowhere to move them as well. Well, I mean, it's not entirely true. What? What the, is this a house? This is a house. And this is a house. But it seems it has to be 3 on 3. And this is... Wait, I'm 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. At the green thing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then it turns out I haven't moved anything, and if I need to move anything, then this is this house. So if anything, I need to get rid of this house. Okay, well, I guess I'll move this house then. No, not the market. Yeah, it's outside the market, but it's not inside of this production, which is kind of cool. Desirability is 0 because there's nothing next to it. I don't know if it affects... If it affects it in any way, in a bad way that is. Hopefully it doesn't. Do I just destroy it? I just destroyed this house? I don't want to evict people, you know. And also, I don't need this that far up, right? I don't know why I placed it this far up. I can place it just down here, which is way closer. And then I can cover all of this area. was the houses, you know? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a small park. That's why I wasn't building it. I'm blind. Yeah, let's just move this market a bit further below. So it has to be somewhere in here. Because then we increase the thing, so another house can go up there, I guess. Just to be extra safe, I'll place it like that instead. Actually, never mind, sorry. I won't place it like this. I will place it like this. Like this, like this. Boom. Or I just leave it here. Oh man, I can't decide. Why does it matter so much? It doesn't really matter. No, it's important. It's important to give the best comfort to the citizens of Tombstone. After all they do is live until they die. Alright, let's see if I can relocate this and hopefully be in range of the market. 30%? What? Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be covered by the market, right? It definitely seems like it. In their own interest, it better be covered by the market. Because if it isn't, well, it's not my problem. Not my problem. I will be able to place it... Oh wait, I forgot. I have this area in here. It's a slope too steep sort of deal over here. But there we go. We found our solution. We'll just move these guys from here. As the right house. We move them all the way to live in the downtown Tombstone. Boom. How is this? Medium garden. You know what? Boom, let's build it. Yeah, nice. Let's prioritize the movement. So now they should move it. I'm a little bit concerned with the rat problem in just the single houses, so we have the money, right? We definitely have the money, so we can afford to build another rat catcher. I'll just place it to cover this. Whatever, man. We can do it. We can do it, and we shall do it. Guard. Cheesemaker. Brewer. 27 and 40. Yeah, we're still good. We're still good. Traveler has arrived. I guarantee you this season we will have raiders. If we're unlucky, it's gonna be hard raiders. Because I don't really want to deal with the hard raiders just yet. We ran out of crossbows. We ran out of crossbows. That's interesting. We can buy cheese. We can buy stone for a more expensive price, but when we look at this, we're fine. We can afford it. We'll transfer this one. Yeah, so we look here. Looky here. Oh, we'll sell him this. The reason we're selling is because we bought this for 8 gold last time. Holy moly, the game becomes so laggy at this point. Anything else? We can sell him the stone for 9. We just bought it for 8. We're not doing that because we need the stone. Yeah. Everything else seems good. Wow. This just went to 0. Just like that. Oh, you know what I want to see? I want to see what was the production of this bread maker. 610. So it was 610. It's 800 for them. It's 740 for them. And then it's 1000 for these guys. So how come this is producing twice as... The other one is almost producing twice as much. I think it's the location of the fields as well, because they need to spend less time to get there. So that's why 70, 61. Man, these fields are looking good. I let the compost in here, but I think I need to start adding this compost over here because these fields are kind of dying out slowly. So we'll do that. If we really want to, we can move the cow production into here and then move the fields out. But it's fine like this. I should probably start considering to send herds outside here as well, simply because that's where the wall is gonna be. So just to leave, just to have some future reference as to where we will expand, we can set this wall in here, simply because we will increase the circle to up here. Actually, you know what? Let's push it a bit higher. Leave some space inside the wall because, well, why not? Let's remove this. Sure. I think we could have done this actually. Just salvage building. Yep. Yeah, this looks like a decent enough place between wall and houses. What is this? Oh, it's chopped down. It was chopped down trees. Okay. Okay. All right. Now that we have this planned, we can kind of branch out the road. I can just straight up S-line this towards here, and then as we are building... Are you serious, man? Over the size? That's okay. As we are building this, that's when we redo the road again. Or just for the, you know, looking cool, we could leave it like that. The problem is that you can't really have the road... Man, those shitters are using the road to move quicker. What a bunch of assholes, huh? Raiders are attacking. Where is this? The hell is this? Oh, it's up. Okay, it's up here. Alright, so I think the raiders are coming from this side. So what we do is, well, you guessed it, we move the boys and the girls to defend. So we deploy those soldiers over here. We'll deploy these soldiers over here. And as for these guys over here, we will move them up towards center. Over here. So that they are ready to...
I think that won't happen. Like, all that productivity doesn't...
Oh, that scared me. A little bit. The fuck was that? I got scared myself, man. Almost pooped my pants. I think I've unmuted myself in the Discord, and then it just went up. Sorry about that. It was really loud as well. Jesus Christ, man. I jump scare myself. This is what becoming old means. So, yeah, we have two groups of raiders attacking from up north. But I already hear slashing. So. Okay, so that's where the main bulk of them is coming from. Look at the stream. Look at the stream of these guys. Okay, never mind. Change of plans. I'm gonna pause it because the scrolling takes forever. These guys, you shall be deployed over here to defend this. These guys are gonna be deployed over here as well. Let's actually move them closer and then move flag a little bit here. Hello, hello, Mr. Flag. Okay, and then these guys. Game audio is really quiet on stream. Can at least double volume. On stream, game audio really quiet. I think I set it like that because it seemed that it was too loud before. I'll do it like this. Let me know if it's a bit better. So this flag is still gonna remain here to accommodate for these raiders. There was a raid. There we go. We can see some guys coming from up here. There's a group of them over here, a small one. But then the main bulk is coming from east. Let's call it east. Villager slain by raiders. Imagine you're just going by your day, fishing, and then get stabbed in the butt. And then you die. I don't think I even need soldiers on this side of the map, to be honest. Simply because the towers are gonna kill him. I hear some bow shooting. Raiders are attacking. Those dirty bastards. They want my soap. I won't give them my soap. Look at them, man. Heavy armor, heavy weapons, so good. Look, everyone, plate mail armor, heavy weapon, and a crossbow. I don't know why they don't use shields. I really hope the AI knows what it's doing, right? Because I want to see someone with a goddamn shield as well. But actually, maybe they already... Ah, no, never mind. They have it. They have it by default. I guess you just don't see it. Look at them go. Pum pum. Da-da-da. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Looking nice. Alright, let's see this. Oh, they're already coming. We used to have some towers in here, but I decided to get rid of them because, well, there's no need to have towers in here. Ah, you know what? Let's meet them outside the gate. How about that? Let's just meet them outside the gate. Because why the hell not? Because they can start shooting them down as they're running up. I hope, right? Right? Okay, we'll move them here. No, why are you going back? Go forward. I want to see what's happening on this side of the map. Still moving up in here. Yeah, there's no chance. There's upgraded towers. There's 2 people in each tower. There's no chance for these guys. They're gonna get destroyed, man. They are already like dying, you can see them. They can't even make it to the wall, I think. Yeah, we're good. Let's just focus on this side then. So the main chunk of raiders is coming from this side. We have our boys valiantly fighting. Holy shit. So the red numbers is what we take, and the yellow is what the raiders take. This guy has a bow. Nice. Oh, one of them is retreating. Never mind. Holy shit, this is a slaughter, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no chance. What a grindhouse. Holy moly. Someone is coughing, probably some coronavirus. What a joke, eh? What a joke. Man, look at this. Look, what is this? They couldn't get the gold, so instead what they go for? No? They're not socially distancing. Look at them. They couldn't get the gold, so what they decided to do, get some smoked fish. Smoked fish and meat. Oh, you can see. Yeah, okay. 2 dead. And these guys are wounded. I think Soraka. Well, if it was a Soraka, she would have healed, but it was a Soraka, so unfortunately she died. Oh! Are they using... Are they wall hawking and shooting through the wall? Yeah, okay, this is done. I can move them to barracks. We can move these guys to barracks. I wish you could see the kill count as well on different groups. Because that would be nice. Nice to see. Yeah, that's it. Raid is done. 6 villagers slain by raiders. Unfortunately, some soldiers died in here, but you can see this field just littered with corpses, man. Holy moly. Well, hey. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. This Ruthus doesn't give a shit. He has a job to do. He needs to feed his family. He needs to feed his town mates. So, he's going back to work. Oh, yeah, man. The problem, I think, is with the early access is that the frame rate, at least for me personally, it drops drastically sometimes. So, there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, man, they don't give a fuck. You know what they say? Crops ain't gonna crop itself. So... yeah, these guys are running away. Are they attacking? Oh, I need to look at this way. Oh, they're still attacking. Okay. Yeah, sure. So, just so you know, it's fertilizer. They might have a great growing season. Yeah, sure. Yeah, this man knows what he's doing. I think you can use bodies for gunpowder as well, if you let them decompose. That's one of the parts, I guess. You can use it for a lot of stuff. But anyway, we did it. Just so you know, these were the pleb raiders, the amateur raiders. Because in this game, there's another type of raiders which are sent by the local lord or something, right? And those guys, they have heavy armor, right? They have usually more than one battering rams. They have plate armor. They mean business. When they attack, they demand money, and if you refuse to pay, that's when they attack you. At this point of the game, because we increased our laborer pool, we can definitely fight them now. I think last stream I paid them off. Would you be able to defend from them? Yeah, definitely. I think 2 streams ago, they attacked and I decided not to pay. And what they did is they killed roughly 40 people. They broke a bunch of walls. They pushed so far that they got up to here, man. I was literally micromanaging the soldiers just to fight them here at the tower. Because they have shields and plate armor. And because of that, they take like 2 damage from a tower shot or something. So they are extremely tough to kill. That's why you need ground soldiers. Not all of them are super geared, but some of them are like more of a knight type of enemy, I guess. So arrows don't do much to them. That's why you need boots on the ground to deal with them. So it's pretty, it's pretty nice. How do they get through the gates? Well, they just use the battering ram and then just batter it down. So one way what you can do is you kill the battering ram. But even if you do it, they'll just slash at the gate because walls and gates, they have the health pool. As you can see, the wall is 2200 and this one is 18, I think. I'm clicking, I just, it's not working. Oh, yeah, and frames drop again, man. Jesus Christ. Oh. Maybe this one. There we go. 1800. So it's 1800 for the gate, and it's 22. And the way the AI works and thinks is they just go for the one that is least defended. So 21 raiders, 16 killed. There were a bunch of groups, so hopefully we'll get more notifications. Let's get this rat catcher to cover these houses, I guess. Yeah, like that. Crops lost to wildlife. Okay. Wait, who's eating my crops? Oh, it is wildlife. Okay, it's the deer. Oh dear. Sorry. 110. 90 killed. They killed 8 people. Buildings destroyed 1. What did they destroy? Oh, they killed the firewood. They probably killed the firewood splitter, if I remember correctly. So yeah. But anyway, they get through gate by simply forcing themselves through by slashing through it, right? So you can't really stop them. It also, I think what AI does is that it kind of ignores your defenders unless you attack them. So let's say we had a group of soldiers standing here, and the raiders would just go past them straight for the gate. They don't care about the soldiers. Even though they would be shooting them with bows and arrows or whatnot, the raiders would still don't care. They would still go through and they would still shoot at them. So yeah, that's unfortunately how it is, but you know, it's still fine. Okay, give me 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is the last 5 towers that are still tier 1. Everything else, every other tower is tier 2 if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay. Let's upgrade the towers then. One last push towards greatness. Yeah. 3, 4. Oh, it's a lot of stone, man. It's 25 stone per tower. 5. But with this being done, we are good. Let's do this 10 to 1, and let's do this like 7 to 1. Now, you know what? Let's do this 10 to 1 as well. Ah, yes. The cows are working the field into 100% fertility. Great, if you ask me. Really great. One thing I've noticed is that trees tend to regrow close to walls for some reason. I have no idea why. Well, not only there, they regrow in different places as well, but it's like really inconsistent results, you know? It's inconsistently inconsistent. So it's hard to tell where trees will regrow and how will they do. I really like this bit, you know, that we have these iron mines and whatnot up here in the mountains, and then you can see the little carts just constantly going in and out to bring in the iron. Pretty cool, I think. We'll probably place another wagon driver up in here. I've cleaned this area to see if we can go ahead and slam a big park. But it's a slope too steep. It's the never-ending battle of me fighting the slopes in this game that are constantly too steep. Constantly. Let's upgrade this. I want to leave the roads in the production area upgraded, because I think it's important that they move ever so quickly. So we'll do this first, and then we can focus on the other roads. As you can see, we have this road of stone just to increase the, or I guess decrease the deployment time of these soldiers so they can move to their location quicker. I think what we can do is we can build another barn. I'm gonna turn them away. The reason I turned them away, I'll tell you in a second. Let me just yeah. This is oh, I guess I can place it up here. Yeah, like that. Because all of this area can also be farmland. The reason I turned them away is because you think that we have enough houses, but it's not. Let's use these poor refugees. Yeah, because I have no houses. This number is a little bit incorrect, because even if you look at the breakdown, it gives you the breakdown of the citizens, but it says housing count. It's 816. That's not right. What it should say, I don't know what it should say, but it's not the houses. Because if you look at this wording, housing count, you would say and think that there's 816 houses, right? No, it's just the spaces in the house. Because if you look at this shack, it's 4 spaces because it's not upgraded. This one is maximum tier house, and the houses are upgraded when they reach these thresholds, which are these. It needs to have desirability of the location at 65, one of these luxuries, and then it has to have at least 3 types of food. Eventually you get it if you push the decorations. If you build parks around it, you will increase this. You can see how the desirability kind of sprawls out from the mega center, which is the pinnacle of desirability. The theater, the big park, and whatnot. Look at these guys. 118. They're so happy to live here. They're, oh my god, they can't believe they live here, right? And as it goes further out, it kind of decreases. So the further you are from the center, the worse it is for you. That's why it says 816, because the big houses, they have 2 extra spaces, so it's 6. But you can't really move, again, the game lags, holy moly. You can't really move 2 separate families in one house. So if anything, best they can do is have more children that are gonna live here, but that's it. So as you can see, it's 55, that's probably his wife. And these 2 are their children, so chances are either they make more kids and they're gonna appear here eventually, or they're gonna make, probably less likely that they will make kids, or these could be their children, these 2 could be their kids. So but you know, I don't judge, you know, I need laborers, but you know how it goes, right? Hey, you know how it goes. Hey, nothing wrong with a little bit of extra laboring force. You need to gentrify. What does gentrify mean? Gentrify. What does gentrify mean? I do not understanding. Actually, we'll delete this here because So now these 2 markets are sort of on the same line. They're actually not. But I could place them on the same line. So I need to push it 1 square up. Because then the wall on the other side can just go in straight line. It can still go in a straight line, but it's gonna look not symmetrical. But you know what? I don't care, man. I don't care. The wall is gonna be 1 square off. Just for all the fucking perfectionist motherfuckers, you get to look at this every time you look at the stream. That's right. You get this shitty wall going like that, zigzaggy. I think it's kind of cool, actually. Look at this bit especially, man. It goes like this, steep, and that. I was battling this mountain 4 streams or something, and as you can see, I've lost the battle. I was defeated. I had to abide by the rules of the game. So I had to equal it in separate pieces. First I flattened this bit, then I left 1 square, and then I flattened this bit. And then the game is like, I see no trouble with this. It's not too steep to me. But if you flatten it at the same time, it kind of flattens it equally, and then it constantly, the slope is too steep. But if you do this, hey, it's fine. It doesn't break any rules of physics in this game, so it's good. I really like this, the way this turned out to be, right? This is the barracks, and it's like kind of on top of the mountain here. Pretty cool, huh? You know. And then you look at the town, like, from the tower, they can see, oh no, we're being raided. And then they can move out, like, say, on this side or something. It's pretty cool. I also like this bit as well, that we have this theater literally on top of the hill for this town, sort of. Pretty cool. I'm I'm liking. I do like how this town turned out to be. So even if we lose now, I would like to say that I'm not gonna be mad, but I'm gonna probably cry myself to sleep for at least 2 nights, because this shit took a lot of time. It's a well-built city. It's a fine built city. It's not a well-built. I don't have McDonald's though. Best I can do is smokehouses. Okay, that's the best I can do, my friend, and some pubs. Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen actually, never mind. Well, okay, yeah, sure. I wanted to ask you if you've seen the Attack of Titan anime. But anyway, they had a town system in there. I'm not gonna tell you what for, but basically it was one giant wall, and then they had small kind of these parts with people for a specific reason that I'm not gonna tell you about. If you want to, just watch it and see for yourself. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So when I was building this part, it kind of felt the same because, you know, there's a wall here, but there's an extra wall separating these citizens from these citizens. One, you know, a person living in here could wonder, why is it like that? Huh? I haven't seen it that much of it, yeah. Okay, well, it's just, you know. Okay, there's a farm that's gonna be coming up here soon. I just want these cows to... Okay, so last stream, what I did is we had a little experiment going. So as you can see how this is planted, right? It looks pretty cool, like it, because I thought, oh, it's definitely gonna look nice when we have roads, you know, paths going in between our trees. Fruit trees that, you know, a farm boy can collect, so that he walks faster and whatnot. But then, because it's a circle area of working area, you can see how this field, it's everything slapped in together. Because I just wanted to see what's the difference, how much we're losing of peach. It's poor people on the outside and rich on the inside. Yeah, sure. That's what we keep telling them. But anyway, the last stream, what we did is I squeezed in the maximum amount of trees I could think of. As a matter of fact, there's this one extra. If I can just get it. Oh, so if I go here, I lose. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, I can get it. Just easy now. So it's all trees in here. There's no more. So it's that. So if I just squeeze in slowly, inch it away. Nice. Okay, so now all of these trees are here. So here we roughly have 2 on 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 8. So that's 2 and 8. 16. And then there's 7 on the side. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 and 7. So there's a 12, 24, and then 16. So that's 40. There's 40 trees in here. And what I did here is, instead of placing the roads in between, as we did here, we simply put extra rows of trees in here. So in essence, we have 16 more trees. If this one has 40, then this one has roughly 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 16, then 3, 4, 5, 8. So this is 32 already. This bit in the middle, that's 32. And then there's 4 on the side. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 32, 14. It's just 46. 46. 50. God damn, 51. 55. So if my calculations are correct, we can go ahead and squeeze in this one in here, but it's just not gonna fit in. So one side has to have 5 and then the other has to have 4. I guess that's the little thing. But anyway, the reason we did it is because I wanted to see what's going to be the results on the yield. And if we take last year's result, we got 60 and we got 125. This is the same type of tree. This is peach and this is peach here as well. So we got twice as much. 55 maths confirmed. Good, good. I'm not that bad yet. Because if we look at the other thing, we got 163 from this one, and we have 219 from this one. Now, you will ask me, but Chubby, this is the same road system, and so there's less trees than in the other one. The difference is that this one is also growing different type of trees. We have peach in the middle, we have pear on the side, and we have apple. Chances are that the apple simply yielded more, and if we look and compare last 12 months, 10, 9, 10, 15, so 15 from that one, because maybe those trees are more mature, hence they yield more results. And these were planted roughly at the same time. As you can see, the tree maturity 80%, this is at 91, so this yielded 20 and this one yielded 17. So it still is not producing the maximum amount because it's not at its full maturity, right? As you can see, the production capacity on this one is higher. So I would say in 2 more years, it's going to be 100 production capacity on this one and 100 on this one. But the results are clear. You have a choice. Either you want to make every tree farm look cool and do it like this. But what pisses me off is that it's a circle. It's not a square. Like, if it was a square, then I could make equal amount of trees and leave the roads. Then it would look cool, right? But it's a goddamn circle. So you have to make a fucking circle thing. And then it looks dumb, right? It looks stupid. You can't... If you place 2 of them, then it's like this. It's like this. Why? Why do you do this? Why couldn't it be a square? Much time is 1 year in game. Depends. If I leave it on speed 1, it's roughly 50 minutes. 40 to 50 minutes. The stream title says year 77. It's year 80. It's going to be year 81, so it's 78, 9, 0 to 1. So 4 years took me 2 hours. But that's because I'm constantly turning it on and off from speed 1 to 3. At this point, the reason I drop it to 1 is because I want to plan out the, construction. I want to look at the trader and whatnot. And when everything is sort of planned out, that's when I can bump up the speed. A building is on fire. I think I need another well in here, at least closer to this side. So let's give him a well. There's one in here. There's one outside. And there's one in here and one up here. So this should be fine. And doesn't get... Oh shit, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't seem too concerned. There's nothing I can do about it. They're fine. It's not their first rodeo, if you ask me. They're fine. So anyway, it comes down to your own preference, I guess. Do you want to min-max everything in this game, or you don't want to min-max? If you don't want to min-max, then, in my opinion, this is looking better, because it kind of gives you a clear picture of, oh, this is a tree farm, and then if you place like 10 of these in a row, then it looks really cool. It looks like, in real life. The reason they have the distance between the trees, so that either the trucks collecting that shit can pass, or, that's why, if you look at any olive farm, they have space between the trees, because now I think this machine, the way it collects, it brings out like a giant net around the tree, and then it has metal bars next to the tree stump, and then it just shakes it down, and olives fall into the net, and then it's collected, right? Because it's not done by hand. Apparently it hurts the tree, and it's not super nice for the tree, but that's how it is. So having that in mind, I thought it's going to be cool. But if you're min-maxing, then this ugly design where you just slap it in as much as you can this is the way to go because the production roughly doubles, right? Because 16. How much did I say? This is 40 trees. This one has only 40 trees, and this one has 55. So you almost get 50% more trees by doing this. Almost 50% more. So that means 50% more food. Regardless of how it looks, it's still more food. So, yeah. In hindsight, I don't think it will matter considering the amount of, you know, citizens we will have and whatnot and how the town is gonna grow. So it's not really a big deal. But, I don't know, it just, to me personally, it would simply look way more awesome if it's this way, the way I've done it. You know, with the roads going up. And then it's all kind of like connected because you can expand the villager has become violent. Holy moly, there's a brawl going. I like how they're still chasing the... Okay, fair enough. So, yeah, it's your own preference. You want to do it, go for it. You don't want to do it, well, then don't do it. It's fine. It is fine. Is there another brawl? There is not. Should we consider upgrading these? It's only 15 and 75 breaks. I don't need extra space for the soldiers, but this shit does more damage. It's +4. And when it's upgraded, it does +9, I guess. But it's also elevation damage, so... I do not know what to do. We have the money. I'm a little bit afraid that there's gonna be a big raid coming this year. So if anything, we should do the upgrade at the mid-season or something. That's when it's gonna be past raid time, and you know, hopefully no raiders are gonna come. Alright. Trader numero uno. We still don't need the iron ore, I think we're fine. But the number is slowly dropping. I don't like this, because this number is slowly diminishing as well. So we will need another brewery soon, I guess. We will buy all the tools once again, buy in stock, just so that we can resell it. Because it's cheaper than the market price. And then what we will do is, you know what, we'll sell this to make some money back on this guy. The one problem that I have with the beer production is that it doesn't say the consumption rate. It's always at 0. It's always at 0, man. This is what I dislike. It's hard to tell, because the way you find out that you don't have enough is that, like, at one point you just see this building having an icon that, oh, this building is not working. And that's how you figure out that you ran out of alcohol. Four unhealthy stocks. Yeah. Oh, it's 84. Okay. We're actually running low on stone again. That's fine, that's fine. $27, $5. They're working over here, yeah? Where do I send them next? Let's send them to gather trees in this area, so that this area can regrow. Now let's take a look at what these guys... Oh, I think these guys were collecting stone, now that I recall. Yeah, they still have some stone in the area, so they should collect that. You know what? I'll send them outside. I'll send them here just so that they can work on this one. It's gonna take them forever because they need to walk quite far, but we'll see 1 year production, how it affects them. and then we'll decide what to do with them. These guys, 46 last season. I think it's time to move you. We could move them up here, but it's gonna be an overkill. It's too far. If anything, we should move them up here and just try to grab at least this stone and have you collect stone 4-1. And then these guys just finished collecting this. 92. Let's move them here to collect this. I want to see how these are doing. So we have two types of trees in here. One is birch and one is maple. This is once again artificially planted trees, the same way we planted this oak. So I'm just curious to see. Oh shit. I thought I paused it. I guess I didn't pause it. God damn it, man. God damn it. God damn it. Well, I guess we could place some more houses around this already now, because that's the expansion anyway. So we could do that. Yeah, so like I said before, the problem is with the